All right, this is gonna have to be a speedy one, at least the first half. We have
dinner. We have dinner.
Yeah, that'll be good because I'll either be very very tired afterwards or I'll be a bit more perky.
Yeah.
How do we start this? Oh God,
well,
it's still we've already started. What?
What? No, it's been like 15 minutes since our last episode, so we're doing this
boom boom.
Fresh in Brenna's mind. Maybe she'll remember something.
Hopefully.
Maybe she'll remember half the names.
I'm not gonna remember anything. Anyway, so I'm Brenna, otherwise known as Tangle Tongue.
And I'm Maureen, otherwise known as Emberheart.
And this is...
Warrior Cats.
What is that?
Alright, so we left off after
the battle and the one person died and now Tiger Claw, who is a dick, is a deputy.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So
and no one's asked Yellowfang what's up. No one's felt the need to ask Yellowfang anything.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so Grey Paw hasn't moved from Lionheart's body all night. They're sitting a silent vigil, which is what they do to mourn the dead.
Mm.
So we're assuming they're also doing that for Rosetail, because Rosetail also died and was...
But not enough to,
not enough to
mentioned.
Actually make it really in the book.
Ever. And Rosetail is a pretty name.
Rosetail, she was great. She was really sweet. She was a really good friend of
I don't know that.
Fur.
I don't know that.
I know.
I don't know that.
But I do.
I know. Keep going.
Alright. So the next day there's another meeting that Tiger Claw announces. He wants to appoint a bodyguard around Bluestar at all times. And he's appointing Longtail and Darkstripe, of course, his cronies. And
oh, is he the one who found Firepaw?
No.
Well, these cronies are ringing a bell.
Darkstripe was the one who was like, kill Yellowfang after the battle.
Oh.
And Longtail is... And actually, Tiger Claw was Darkstripe's mentor originally. So Darkstripe learned everything he knows from Tiger Claw.
Okay.
And then I believe Longtail is actually Darkstripe's apprentice.
Bit of a Russian doll of evil.
Yeah.
Corruption, maybe not necessarily evil, but
yeah, they're not very nice to Firepaw, and
they don't seem to be very nice to literally anyone.
Yeah, basically. But so Tiger Claw's like, no cat can approach her without her guards.
Do people ship them?
Who?
The Tiger Claw and Longtail.
Darkstripe.
Is it a ship war?
Well, I don't know what a ship war.
It's a
definitely a little Darkstripe in love with Tiger Claw. You can see a little bit of that. But Bluestar hears this, she steps forward and she's like, nah fam, I'm still here for you all. You guys can come see me anytime. Don't feel...
Why? I feel like, okay, deputies don't really they have power, but I feel like if someone was telling me here's your new guards, I'd be like, no.
Well, yeah, it's basically, she's like...
You're not actually in charge.
Yeah, she's like, thanks for looking out for me, Tiger Claw, but...
It's a nice thought, but no.
She's like, the whole of the clan is more important than me as an individual.
Yeah.
God, everybody else has only got one life. She's got 4 more.
She's such a good leader.
She is. She's great.
I'd be like, can you appoint them to, maybe our babies who've been seeming to have, a rough go?
Right?
I don't know if everyone just literally forgot yesterday, but... the babies seem to be, the main thing that a lot of people are after.
Yeah. Yep. So after this weird announcement, Bluestar steps forward and, she formally invites Yellowfang to join ThunderClan.
Yes. Do people ship them? Okay, well then...
Sorry, probably somewhere you can find anything on the internet.
Sucks.
Yellowfang looks to Frostfur, one of the nursery queens. Frostfur's like,
Aww.
Frostfur's like, you saved our children. And
I don't know where I was, but you're cool. I probably should have been, there. But whatever. Frostfur, where were you?
And
you literally have one job, Frostfur. We have 2 jobs, and you have one of the weird third ones.
She's still a warrior. She was fighting the other cats.
Yeah, but, you'd think if her job is, take care of the kids and be a warrior, taking care of the kids... once again, priorities, everybody.
Yeah, alright.
I'm sorry.
Firepaw's...
I shouldn't harsh on Frostfur. She probably was having a bad day.
Yeah. Firepaw is sitting there, and his heart is warmed. He just loves. He's like, Bluestar trusts Yellowfang, and it just means so much to him, and it's so cute.
He is so very sweet. I love him.
He's
I
a
love.
sweet
He's
little
a
boy.
good kid. He's a good kid. I know I've been harsh on him in the past, and I'm starting to regret that because he is just a good young man.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
He is. And then Tiger Claw's like, well, ShadowClan knew that Tiger Claw and Bluestar would be gone, so there must be a traitor in our camp. And then he turns and looks right at Ravenclaw. And then everybody else follows his gaze and looks right at Ravenclaw.
Who says this?
Tiger Claw.
What is the logic? Besides the fact that, like, Ravenpaw?
Yeah.
Ravenpaw is literally the scapegoat for, like, literally everything that Tiger Claw does. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hey, do people ship them and call it Ravenclaw?
I hope, I mean...
No,
there's a better ship.
They have a gross relationship,
Ravenclaw
obviously.
is part of a better ship.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks for Ravenclaw.
Poor Ravenpaw.
Yeah.
He's just done.
Ravenpaw did nothing wrong.
Hashtag... Oh, Winclan. Oh, Winclan. Oh. Sorry, that's my new favorite joke that I make.
All right, well,
that's my favorite thing that makes me laugh that I do.
So they had a team they're like team break, and everybody ShadowClan attacked.
Wait, that was the end of the meeting?
Yeah.
I think there's a traitor here. Pointed look. That's it, everybody.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry, that was probably really loud.
Yeah,
what
sorry, we just
dick.
laughing. Yeah, basically. So when ShadowClan attacked, they broke through all the camp walls.
So they gotta
start fixing those. So they're weaving.
How do they fix them if they don't have thumbs?
They weave it with their mouth.
And you earlier in the last episode, I believe, said, oh, they can't write things down because they don't have thumbs. So they can weave, but they can't write?
Well, they use their mouth. They grab a stick in their mouth, they shove it in the wall, and then grab it on the other end.
Has someone done the science of this?
No.
Well, then, I don't...
Not that I'm aware of. Leave it in the comments, please.
Please, like, comment, and subscribe. And also explain to Brenna how they can weave. I think it would make sense if, like, it was natural walls that were built.
I mean, it kind of is,
but
they're reinforcing it, and they're kind of, like, putting it back together.
Yeah.
So it's more like taking a bush that someone's, like, kind of knocked some branches and putting the branches back.
I guess that's a thing.
So there's, like,
that's a thing that several cats or a cat could do over a long amount of time, so it's something several cats could do in a day. Okay.
Firepaw goes over to Yellowfang.
He just loves her.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love their relationship. She's like the grumpy grandma who doesn't want to admit that she loves the kid. And then it's very much like the hesitant mentor and the eager kid who's just like, yeah, and then the hesitant mentor has been through some stuff and won't talk about it. I'll emphasize. And he's breaking down those walls.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Much like in the great song by Beyonce, Halo.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just wanted...
Alright, so he's talking with her.
I hope I can make a good joke. I hope I say something funny.
I hope you do too.
I hope I...
Or at least edit it to make it sound funny.
The thing is, like, I say stupid things because my purpose in this podcast is just to sit here and be dumb.
Yeah.
And to learn.
And
there's nothing wrong with being dumb.
About warrior cats, yeah.
Yeah, so you just gotta be ready to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
About warrior cats.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I say more things than may be necessary and edit out quite a few of them because I feel like I'm not contributing enough if I don't.
You're fine.
Okay.
But okay, so he asks Yellowfang, like, hey, do you miss ShadowClan? Yes!
Finally. We only have, like, literally 3 minutes. Go!
Well, she's like, I miss the old ShadowClan before Broken Star became leader. And
everyone shut up, this is so important.
She's like, she says something like, he could convince somebody that a raven was a hare or something like that. He just has really good public speaking skills. He could. And that's why people followed him. And that's why, because, Fireclaw's like, oh, why'd he go to bed? It was like, he just speaks really well. And then she tells him to go roll in some wild garlic for his rat bites.
Oh, come on! I'm sorry if that was really loud. Just, like, that's just hinting. That's just barely even hinting. And I guess that's good storytelling because it makes you want to keep reading. But I want to know. I want to know what happened.
What if I just stop saying this to you? Would you go read the book?
No.
Oh.
No. The whole point of me is not reading these books.
I know, but like, do you feel like if we stopped this, would you want to? Do you think if we were never going to do this again?
I would just look it up on the wiki.
All right. No, that was the goal.
I know, like, the goal is to get me to read the book, but I care about...
to want to. Or at least I said want to read the wiki.
Well, I feel like if we're only 4 episodes and me admitting I would read the books is a little
maybe a little... I was thinking maybe I was that good. All right, let's go to dinner.
You are. You're good, but not yet. Not yet. We have to make more. We can't give, like, we have one thing that this whole podcast is hinging on, and that's me not reading the books.
Fair enough.
And you telling me about them.
Yeah, I know.
If I just went and read them, it would just be us yelling.
I just want you to feel the desire, feel excited like you are.
I care, but maybe not that much.
Fair enough.
Okay, alright. Well, we're gonna get dinner. Okay, pause. We're back. Yeah. I feel more refreshed, so...
That's good.
If anyone was wondering how I feel after dinner, I feel better.
That's good.
Generally.
That's good.
Anyway.
Alright, so we left off, Yellowfang disappointed you. And...
That's incorrect.
Okay.
I was not disappointed. I was... Thank you, Miles. Miles, her dog just licked my leg, very friendly. I was not disappointed in her. I just wanted to know more, but I understand. We were actually talking about this on our way to dinner.
We were.
I don't know how well it picked up, but, like, briefly before we, like, left, I mentioned, like, I was like, oh, that's good storytelling, though, that she didn't say everything. And I was talking about, like, a lot of, like, forms of, like, critique. Specifically, I don't know if I should name drop this, but there's a YouTube series called Everything Wrong With, and it talks about movies, and they've critiqued themselves, talking about, like, a lot of things they point out aren't things you would necessarily notice, and a lot of, like, I noticed, like, a lot of things they point out with, like, characters, and we were talking specifically about miscommunication, or people withholding information, or, like, doing something that you're like, well, the logical thing is for them to just do this. When it's like, in that situation, like, yeah, you might think that with the knowledge you have of the whole situation and multiple characters' point of view, but the character, their first thought might not be to go to person A or person B. Like, their thought might be like, oh, what about person F? Like, you know, it's not like a logical thing. So even if you see, like, the logical answer, it doesn't mean the character sees it. And it's usually it's much more satisfying having that character kind of go through and figure it out than it is for them to just like, oh, well, I know how to do this and this. And it's like, well, that's boring if everything's finished by the second act.
Yeah. Alright, so Yellowfang tells him to go roll in some garlic.
Thanks, bud. I mean, that was a little bit more of a back and forth in the car, but I'm glad I just got to have a moment to extrapolate. Nice I appreciate that.
But yeah, so she tells him, go roll in some garlic, because Spotted Leaf gave him some stuff for the bites, but they can get infected. Go roll in some garlic.
And she was a healing cat, so she...
Yeah.
Oh, medicine cat,
sorry. She was a medicine cat, so Yellowfang knows. And he tries to leave, and Darkstripe, one of Tiger Claw's little cronies, is all like, nah, you can't leave.
Is that his voice?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He sounds like Waluigi.
And then, Firepaw mutters a sick burn. He calls him Dirtstripe. Dirt's what they call poop.
So he calls him Shitstripe?
Basically, he calls him Shitstripe.
I bet in the original draft it said Shitstripe.
Right, and they're like, wait, they're like...
Whatever, Shitstripe.
I don't know who wrote that. It was like, Vicky, or Kate, you can't use this. This is going to the children's section.
You can't
say like, oh, crap, we need a new word for shit, guys.
Dirt.
Yeah, but they say they have to go to the bathroom. I have to go make dirt.
Do they have just garlic growing wild?
I don't really know why they call it wild garlic, as opposed to, like, domesticated garlic or whatever.
It?
Yeah, for their rat bites.
Oh,
I guess. So or at least they go roll in it. He's gonna go roll.
They just have like a pile of it somewhere.
Probably it's like growing.
Okay.
It's growing out in the woods.
Okay.
So Darkstripe doesn't let him. Dirtstripe doesn't let him. And then Firepaw goes anyways. And on the way, slinking out of camp, he hears Tiger Claw talking with Darkstripe and Longtail. And Tiger Claw is like so like like, I can't believe Ravenpaw, my own apprentice, would betray his clan like this.
What?
You know, he thinks
Who are they?
Ravenclaw.
Who are they hoping will overhear this? Firepaw?
No, Tiger Claw is convincing
Oh,
Dark Stripe
okay.
and Longtail. They don't know anything else.
They're dumb.
And he lies, saying that Ravenpaw had gone missing at some point on their way to the Mothermouth. Which Firepaw knows is a lie, because Firepaw was with them the entire time. But,
I mean, there was a point where he got, like, almost abducted by rats, but...
Tiger Claw is talking about on the way there. So that was on the way back, and he was still in sight.
Yeah.
Like, not enough time to run all the way back to Shadow Clan and back.
So, he's pitting
he's
betrayal
insinuating
on Ravenpaw.
Yeah, he's insinuating that Ravenpaw snuck off to Shadow Clan on their way to the Mothermouth and told them that Bluestar and Tiger Claw would be gone.
Okay.
Alright, so Tiger Claw pretends to be, like, really upset about this. Like, oh, he's my apprentice, you know. I just thought he'd shape up into a really nice warrior.
I've only tried to kill him, like, 7 times, and it just hasn't taken.
He's skittish, but he's pretty hardy. But Firepaw's like, oh, Mouse Dom. Ravenpaw is in danger. I have to go tell Bluestar.
Yeah, no shit.
So,
I mean, no dirt.
So he goes back to camp, and Greypaw is still really, really upset about Lionheart. He is so sad. He's just so sad. Firepaw goes to the medicine cat den to visit Spotted Leaf.
He doesn't, like, go straight to, like, the one... Okay.
No. She's like guarded and stuff. She's not alone. Or she's out.
Bluestar?
Yeah. Bluestar's out.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay. Conveniently. Okay. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, so, he goes to Spotted Leaf's den. The sweet smell of Spotted Leaf. That's what it always is. Spotted Leaf's sweet scent.
What is Spotted Leaf?
She's the medicine cat.
Oh.
She's not allowed to have a mate or babies, but, man, Firepaw's got a crush on his doctor. So, and he's getting some poppy seeds, and then all of a sudden, she's like, okay, bye, Firepaw. And then all of a sudden, she looks at him. She's like, Star Clan wants me to tell you this right now.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, they told me that fire alone will save our clan. And then she just goes back to normal, and Fireball's like, what the fuck?
Do you remember that? Do you remember what just happened? What? No big deal. God, it'd be... Oh, God, okay.
Alright, so,
you haven't, like, existed in this colony for years, but you come and find this lost race of your people, and they're all just psychic and crazy.
basically.
Okay.
But, so, sleepy time. Morning, they go out training.
They go sleepy time?
They go sleepy time. Sleep time. It's night.
I'm laying down. Hang on, I'm gonna make noise. Okay.
Night for all the warrior
I feel like
cats.
I'm a therapist.
I feel like...
Because I'm laying down and you're sitting up, I'm in therapy right now.
And
keep going,
How does Greypaw make you feel? Anyway, so, Greypaw and Ravenclaw are
Raven who?
They're gonna go with Tiger Claw, and Firepaw will be training with Bluestar. So he's very excited.
Ooh, just always say poor Ravenclaw, and then you'll remember.
Okay.
Because the P.
Yeah, Tiger Claw's an absolute dick to Ravenpaw.
Well, duh, we've established that. That's been well established. I feel like every time they're together, he's just gonna be the worst to him.
Yeah, basically. So now, he's got Bluestar alone in the training hollow. Because they're gonna go out hunting or whatever.
Don't set it up like that. Like, he's got her alone. Like, no, just say, here's his chance.
Okay.
Make everything sound less horny.
Alright, so since Greypaw and Ravenpaw are going out hunting, Bluestar wants to practice Firestar's battle moves. So
Cool.
she takes him to the hollow, and now he's got his chance. He can tell her all about Tiger Claw.
But he doesn't.
He's lost in thought, and then she just attacks him.
Oh my god.
And she's like, pay attention, child.
That's
and
cool.
they just train all day. They train from like dawn until dusk.
This young man just really, like, he reminds me of, like, Oh, God. It's just like, oh, my... Oh, God! Oh! Okay.
And so, he lost his chance.
Avi.
He lost his chance to tell her. That sucks. So,
Well, he had chances.
But they're just battling. He just forgets it all. He's, like, in battle mode. He's, like, in training mode. He's focused.
There's only 2 things cats can do.
Okay, so back at camp, he finds Grey Paws there, but not Ravenpaw. Not poor little Ravenpaw.
Oh, God, no.
And so he waits for a long time and, like, watching the camp entrance, and Tiger Claw comes back.
Oh, yeah, I finally fucking killed him.
But Ravenpaw returns. And guess what? He's got a crap ton of food. And he's like, it's gonna taste extra good tonight, kiddos, because I got it in Shadow Clan territory. And they're like, what? That's dangerous.
Oh
like, you shouldn't be
God.
doing that. And Tiger Claw had him do that. Tiger Claw made him do that. So first, I'm gonna make him go hunt in the poison snake area, and now I'm gonna make him go into an enemy territory.
I'm just saying, if Ravenpaw had, like, maybe an iota of common sense...
He's afraid of Tiger Claw.
He is literally the perfect victim.
You know, this poor boy.
He keeps setting himself up for these situations, and I feel bad for him. Yes, I do. But also, oh, God. Okay, keep going.
And I mean, well, Firepaw's like, we gotta go tell Bluestar, it's too dangerous. This is dangerous, it shouldn't be happening. And Ravenpaw's like, no, man, just don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Because...
He just came in bragging about it.
Well, just to Firepaw and
Oh,
Greypaw,
okay.
not to everybody.
Oh, well... Keep going.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, he's afraid of Tiger Claw because Tiger Claw's a very well-respected warrior. He's deputy.
Wait,
Bluestar trusts him.
Is it the point of him then, like, going hunting there to set up the fact that they want him to be the bad guy, the betrayer?
I don't know, is it?
Well, I do, but, like, why wouldn't he, like, be like, yeah, tell everyone?
Because he's afraid. He's afraid of Tiger. Who are they gonna believe? Tiger Claw or Ravenpaw?
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, why would Ravenpaw be like, oh, no, I'm not going to brag to everyone, just my close, good friends that would always believe in me? And not everybody. Why would...
Because he shouldn't... It's against the warrior code to go hunt in another clan's territory. Remember? No, you don't.
No, I do remember that. I'm just saying, why wouldn't Fireclaw, like, you know, encourage him to, like, boast about it?
He didn't encourage him to boast.
He did?
He didn't. No.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he? Because if he wants to set him up to be the bad guy...
Oh, Tiger Claw? Well, Tiger Claw's not going to be like, oh, you want in Shadow Clan. He's just trying to subtly set him up. He's trying to get him killed.
Alright, okay.
He's hoping that an enemy
that Shadow Clan will be like...
Yeah, Shadow Clan will kill him. He's not going to do the dirty work himself.
Okay.
So Firepaw's like, man, because Ravenpaw doesn't know what Tiger Claw was saying to Longtail and Darkstripe either.
Yeah.
So Firepaw's like, I really need to warn him. He tells him that Tiger Claw and Darkstripe and Longtail were, like, talking about him and that he's a traitor, and Firepaw's like, why does Tiger Claw want to get rid of you? And Ravenpaw tells him about the battle at Sunning Rocks. How, Redtail was the one who'd killed Oakheart. And, right as Ravenpaw was told to leave and go get help, but he's like, no, I gotta get back to the battle. Get back to the battle. So he turns around and goes back just in time to see Redtail with his back turned. Like, yeah, get out of here, stupid River Clan. And Tiger Star just goes for the neck. Tiger Claw just kills him. Tiger Claw just gets him.
Why does no one believe Ravenpaw?
Because Tiger Claw is a senior respected warrior.
I guess it makes sense. He basically chose this poor defenseless thing to sort of, like, groom him into, like...
No, it's more like he thinks Ravenpaw knows, and he doesn't want anybody else to know.
No, yeah, and Ravenpaw does know. So, like, why doesn't Ravenpaw go back and tell people? Isn't it just because since Tiger Claw has basically groomed him to do everything he says? Even if it's dangerous or against warrior code?
I mean, kind of. Out of fear.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're in agreement here.
But, so Firepaw's like, oh, jeez, I gotta get you out of this. I'm gonna get you out of this, man.
Okay.
Well, good news came to camp.
Yeah?
Brindleface had her kits. 4 healthy kittens.
Yay!
So Greypaw and Firepaw go to see them, and they're very, very cute.
Of course
But
they
before, they can only go see them one at a time because they're newborns.
are.
And before Firepaw goes in, Bluestar wants to see him in her den. So Longtail is with her as her guard, and he tries to follow them in. She's like, I think I'm gonna be fine with
me
this
and this
apprentice.
12-year-old are gonna be okay.
Right?
I mean, I just straight up, I think it's chill. Longtail.
Yeah,
Step off.
Just like, you're fine. And Firepaw's just like, wow, this is the perfect time to tell Bluestar about Ravenpaw.
Wouldn't it be?
But then she just goes on, like, praising Tiger Claw and
Does she
saying
just
how
attack
great
him?
he is. No.
She attacks him emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like, oh, Tiger Claw's so great. He's doing a great job. And he's like, shit, I can't tell Bluestar. He's gonna have to save Ravenpaw himself.
Oh my god.
And then Bluestar drops this bomb that it wasn't her 5th life that she lost to the rats, like she told Tiger Claw. It was actually her 7th life
Oh
that
god.
she lost.
Oh god. So they only have to die 9 times, right? So she only has
Yeah.
2 chances left?
Yeah, she has 2 lives left.
Oh god.
So all of a sudden, a cry rings out. Frostfur's kits are missing. Firepaw runs out, and Yellowfang disappears through the fern wall. She must have scented the kits. No, she's afraid. He smells her fear scent.
Oh.
Tiger Claw's behind the nursery and calls out to them.
No! Tiger Claw's the worst! What did he do?
He didn't do anything.
What?
Spotted Leaf is dead.
What? Who?
The medicine cat.
That love lasted exactly 2 hours.
No, isn't this? Trust me, it's not done.
Oh, right. I forget. No, death isn't real.
Yeah. So Frostfur is blaming Yellowfang for killing Spotted Leaf and taking her children. Everyone is blaming her, and Firepaw's just like, oh, no. She couldn't have done it.
I have
no
reason right now except for I love her and support her, and she could never do anything wrong.
Bluestar is
I was
like...
being Firepaw. I totally think she did it. I'm just kidding. No, she didn't.
Well, Bluestar is like, well, if she did do this, of course we'll hunt her down and kill her. But we need to wait until it stops raining. And everybody's like, what? She's like, we're gonna lose the set. We can't go until it stops raining. And she goes to plan with Tiger Claw, their, like, plan of action, but she calls Firepaw over to her first. And she's like, hey, do you know where Yellowfang went? And Firepaw is just very sad.
He's like, no.
So Bluestar tells him, he's like, I want you to find Yellowfang. I want you to go out there, find her, and bring her back alive.
He's like 12.
No, he's actually probably, no, by this time he's older. He's almost a full-grown cat.
I guess some time has passed. I guess she's doing it smart. She's like, oh, let's send the kid that this girl trusts.
Well, yeah, because he's like, why not send Tiger Claw? And he's like, Tiger Claw's out. She's like, Tiger Claw's out for blood. He's gonna get...
He's a little intense. He takes his job like murder seriously. Why does she trust him? BT Dubs?
I mean, he's
I know, we keep
saying
that he's a good fighter, but like they haven't given us a real contextual reason for her to trust him.
I mean, he takes charge. He is respected.
He's a prick most of the time, but whatever.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, keep going.
But so yeah, Tiger Claw would just kill her, and Bluestar's like, I mean, if she's guilty, I'll kill her myself.
And we like want the kids back.
Yeah, but if she isn't guilty, then I can't let this happen. And Firepaw is like, how am I gonna get her back? And Bluestar's like, you're gonna ask her.
Whoa! What?
And Firepaw is very touched that Bluestar has this faith in him.
Oh.
He goes and says goodbye to sweet Spotted Leaf, which starts his lifelong grieving for her. He never gets over it.
He never gets over it? No. Okay. How many times did they talk?
Oh, like 3 times.
All right, fair, whatever. Let's go.
Well, on his way out, he looks and he sees Speckletail and Frostfur, 2 of the queens, are talking nearby how Yellowfang, must have had help from somebody outside the ThunderClan. And they're like, it's Ravenpaw, right? And Firepaw's like, he's not safe here.
No!
Firepaw's like, he is not safe here right now. So Greypaw finds him.
Do not take him on your secret mission.
Greypaw. So he's about to leave for Yellowfang. Greypaw's like, hey, friend. And as Greypaw's talking to him, he looks past Greypaw and he sees Frostfur chases Ravenpaw away from the nursery, which is stupid because that's her brother. She's like, I don't trust that cat. And it's like, that's your fucking brother, Frostfur. I know you weren't in the same litter, but that's your brother. Anyways.
Familial relationships mean nothing in this series.
So,
except when it's convenient.
Yeah, exactly. So Firepaw's like, oh crap, we need to get Ravenpaw out now. And Greypaw doesn't know what's going on.
Greypaw,
he doesn't know any of
what?
this. And
they're being mean to him. But Greypaw, keep up.
Yeah, but Firepaw's like, Greypaw, we need to get him out of here. And Greypaw's like, okay, friend, let's take him to Barley.
Okay.
They grab poor Ravenpaw and just book it.
Ravenpaw's like, I'm gonna have like such a shit time. Shut up, Ravenpaw.
And then Tiger Claw decides...
Go to WindClan where you belong.
Tiger Claw decides to be a dick and is like, where you guys going? And Bluestar's like...
Okay, that's not like a dick. That's like a reasonable question to ask. Like, several people have both been murdered and or kidnapped in the past, like hour.
Fair.
So I feel like the deputy being like, hey, where is a large amount of you guys going right now? I'm not saying I'm on his side, but I'm just saying that's...
No, yeah, I know.
It's a reasonable question to be like, hey, where are you guys going? The lady said not to...
It's more his tone.
Yeah, no, I know. It's... Yeah. Shut
up.
But
Bluestar is like, oh, yes, Firepaw. It's a very good idea to bring your friends to go out and, I don't know what she said, to like get some herbs or whatever. She covers them. She's like, go. She's like, it's very, very brave of him or whatever. So
I like to secretly think she's like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a fucking mess if it goes wrong. Well, she's like, all right, cool, wheat and chaff.
So Firepaw fills Greypaw in on the way. They stop at the edge of WindClan's territory, in the far end of WindClan's territory. And
no one thinks to just take a step farther and be like, hey, WindClan, you here?
No, I think they're on the far side, so they've already passed through WindClan territory.
Okay.
They already know that everybody knows they're gone.
They don't yet know.
Wait, they don't know where they went, but they know ShadowClan drove them out.
How'd they find that out?
Because
ShadowClan's just been dicks and
yeah.
Obvi. Okay.
So they say goodbye to him, and it's really, really heartbreaking. And Ravenpaw is like worried Tiger Claw is gonna come after him, but Firepaw just looks him in the eye, and he's like, he won't come after you. I'm gonna tell him you're dead.
That's actually pretty smart, Firepaw.
So they go back towards ThunderClan to find Yellowfang, and he eventually picks up her scent in the rain, and it's leading them right towards ShadowClan, which he's like, fuck.
I put all my trust in you, I put my love in you, and...
So they enter ShadowClan territory, and then whenever they do it, it's like, oh, it reeks of ShadowClan. Oh, it smells so bad in the marsh.
Like the chill people in ShadowClan are like, alright, come on.
They're like, man.
There's like at least 3 of us that don't suck. Actually, there's most of us, it's just the one in charge.
Right, yeah. But they get in there and they smell the kits and blood.
Oh.
So eventually they're looking around, and Yellowfang is sheltered in a hollow tree. She doesn't have the kits. And she's like, well, I tried to get them back, because I knew ThunderClan would blame her. But, like, maybe if she'd have stayed, it would have been a little less suspicious. But whatever. She's a girl of action.
Can't blame her for wanting to help. And incriminating the fuck out of herself.
Well, and then Firepaw tells her that Spotted Leaf is dead. She's like, oh my goodness. Total surprise. And she's like...
How many people are in the clan?
20, so...
No one saw nothing. Okay. I would feel like maybe if they put maybe more than like one person by the kits.
There usually are. I don't know, man. I think they probably dragged... I think there was like a hole in the back wall. Like, they went through a hole in the back wall. But she's like, no, I didn't do it. It was Clawface that took the kits. She's like...
Who's Clawface?
It's a ShadowClan cat.
Oh, do we know that?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
And this is a ShadowClan cat. She's like, I recognize his scent right away. Like, he grew up. Like,
God
she grew
forbid
up
you
in
have
ShadowClan.
face blindness in this world.
So, Yellowfang tells them, they're like, why do they want the kits? Like, why? And Yellowfang reveals how Broken Star has been training the kits. Which, if you remember, you won't, from The Gathering.
Okay, alright.
If you remember The Gathering, there was this
you
one
have to point out what's real, what's true.
Whitestorm looked at a Shadow Clan kid
And then
was
I remember that.
he was small.
Shut up, I don't remember that.
No, he was like, wow, you're awful small. How old are you? And he's like, 6 moons. My mom was small. And no, he wasn't 6 moons. He was actually a baby.
He's having he's doing child war.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. He's doing child soldiers.
Yeah, she's like, yeah,
child,
start some training.
Can I say it right?
Yeah.
He's doing child soldiers.
Basically, at 5 moons, he makes them warriors. When most don't even start training until 6 moons.
Oh, wow.
So, Broken Star was the one who killed the kits in his own clan and framed it on Yellowfang.
Why?
Because he took them out to train and brought them back to the medicine den, and by the time they already got there, they were dead. And Yellowfang's like,
this is fucked up.
Well, she's like, they've got the claw marks of warriors on them, of a warrior. Like, he fought them himself. And she was like, And then, their
and
mother
then she
comes
left?
in. No, their mother comes in, the kit's mother, who went out to train, and is like, freaking the fuck out. Broken Star's just like, oh, I came in here and found this. Yeah.
Broken Star.
She's like, then Fireball's like, why didn't you tell everybody? And she's like, I couldn't.
Why did you tell me? Like, 20 moons ago. Actually, why didn't you tell me, like, 20 cat days ago? Literally so much stuff could have been avoided. Okay.
So, a ThunderClan patrol, they sent a ThunderClan patrol, is coming towards them. And they're like, shit.
So Bluestar's like, alright, give him a head start, but let him go fuck him up. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up?
Basically.
I'm sure it's gonna be clever and smart, but God, come on, Bluestar.
So they hide, and Yellowfang tells them about how, they can get some help.
Oh, now she's just full of information.
Yeah, Broken Star had actually driven the elders out of camp. He's like, you don't do much anymore.
Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the old brigade to come back and just wreck shop.
Yep. So, Yellowfang goes to get the elders. Firepaw goes to get the ThunderClan patrol. And the ThunderClan patrol is being led by Whitestorm.
Wait, who? Firepaw? You said Yellowpaw.
Yellowfang. Yellowfang. Okay. Yellowfang went to get the elders, and Firepaw goes to meet the ThunderClan patrol.
Got it.
So,
hey guys, what's up? Ravenpaw's dead. Yellowfang not evil.
No.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I mean, basically. Wait, let me do this.
Okay, sorry.
So, Whitestorm, he's got Darkstripe, Mouse Fur, Running Wind, and Willow Pelt with him. No Tiger Claw. And he's like, we gotta trust Yellowfang. Gotta trust Yellowfang.
Firepaw says this?
Yeah. Like, we gotta trust Yellowfang. Tiger Claw actually stayed behind because Bluestar insisted that he stay and guard the camp. And Whitestorm's like, huh, this is what Bluestar meant when she said we might find a friend out here.
Oh, wink. Okay.
So, Yellowfang meets them with the ShadowClan cats, and they're like, yep, we'll help you get your kits back if you help us drive out Broken Star. And they're like, why? Like, he broke the warrior code. Like, he's breaking the warrior code. They gotta get rid of him. And, so they're like, but how are we gonna do this? And they're like, there's a small group of elite warriors that support Broken Star, but the rest are just afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And ShadowClan has been suffering the deaths of too many children. Broken Star. And the old and the weak are starving. So they're not doing very well.
No.
And they're not very happy, so they might find more help.
Okay.
So they plan to bring Yellowfang in as a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody will come out of their dens. And then Yellowfang will give the signal, and they'll attack. So they bring her in. The signal is given, and ThunderClan races into battle. They fight the bigger warriors.
That's a pretty good plan.
Yeah.
I was going to point out that's a pretty good plan.
Yeah, solid. So they fight the big warriors while the weaker ones are kind of like cowering towards the sides. And Clawface, the cat that killed Spotted Leaf, attacks Firepaw. Just before Firepaw is about to deal a killing blow, Whitestorm stops him.
Can anyone hear me rolling my eyes? Because I am. Just end it. I thought it was gonna be like he was gonna hear her voice or whatever.
No.
I was like, oh my god, they knew each other for like a day.
No.
Okay, good.
But Whitestorm stops him and he's like, warriors don't need to kill. Cat morals.
Okay. Cat morals, which are very situational.
Yeah. So most of the warriors have fled now. Most of the Broken Star's evil guys are gone. And everybody turns, and Yellowfang has Broken Star just pinned to the ground.
Yes!
And Broken Star just spits at her, like, I never thought you'd be harder to kill than my father. And Yellowfang,
okay, that's some
his-
exposition.
So his father was Ragged Star.
At like the
leader
11th
before
hour,
him.
we're learning this.
Yes.
Okay.
And Yellowfang is shocked, and she's grief-stricken, and
Wait,
she's so
why?
upset.
Why is she upset? Why is she upset?
Because Ragged Star was the leader beforehand.
Okay.
She supported him. She grew up in ShadowClan. She grew up with Ragged Star. She trained beside him.
Oh, and Broken Star just admitted that she killed him.
He killed Broken Star. Broken Star killed Ragged Star, his own father.
Oh. And no one knew this?
No.
Oh, okay. That
And
makes
then-
more sense. I didn't know.
Yeah. And then she confronts him about Bright Flower's kits. And he just admits that he did the entire thing in front of ShadowClan, and so...
And everyone's like, alright, well, now...
Everybody's like, fuck you.
Now we know you are the worst.
And then he just goes at Yellowfang, but Firepaw is quicker and leaps onto his back.
Yes.
But Broken Star has 9 lives. Because he's a leader.
Oh my god.
The Darkland still gave him 9 lives.
You told me this.
Yeah. So how will they kill him?
Well, they can't. Can't they? They can't kill.
Got killed 9 times. But the remaining members of ShadowClan are really angry, and they're closing in on him, and Broken Star just books it. He's like, this isn't over, kitty pet, and runs. So they find the kits, and they're okay.
I can't believe you said that.
What?
Kitty pet.
Yeah, that's what he said. One of the kits has a nasty ear cut. Yellowfang takes care of him with the help of the ShadowClan medicine cat, Running Nose.
Oh my god.
Can't even cure his own cold.
That's adorable. Aww.
And one of the elders, Night Pelt, is talking with Whitestorm, and Whitestorm actually promises Night Pelt peace for a moon. So he's like, we'll leave you...
We'll give you 1 month,
Well,
then
like-
we're gonna come fuck you up.
No,
Okay.
but he's like, I promise we won't, do anything to you for at least a month.
The ThunderClan
We'll leave
saying
you alone.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave you alone for at least a month.
We'll give you guys a month to get your shit together, which you probably won't. Also, Wind Clan? Where are they at?
Yeah, whatever.
Where's Wind Clan?
So then,
Where's Wind Clan?
I don't know. But, okay, then Whitestorm asks Yellowfang, she's like, are you coming back with us, or are you gonna stay here? And Yellowfang's like, I'm gonna come home with you guys.
Okay, good. I thought you were saying she's
You
gonna
guys-
stay. I was gonna be so hurt if she decided to stay.
Yep. Yeah, she's like, you guys
Good,
need a
'cause
medicine
she
cat
found out-
now.
Oh, that was a convenient person to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellowfang has her own super edition that we could go through.
God, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I would read that. But I'm not gonna.
You'd rather me to read it to you. Alright, so everybody goes home. And so they return to camp.
Someone has a prophetic dream.
No.
Keep going. Okay, I'm sorry.
Frostfur is reunited with her kits, which is Cinder Kit, Bracken Kit, Bright Kit, and Thorn Kit. Just FYI.
Okay.
So Bluestar is all, Whitestorm, you are great. But he's like, it was all thanks to Firepaw. Firepaw did this. And then Tiger Claw was a tool. And then he's like, oh, it's Yellowfang. She killed Spotted Leaf. We gotta kill her. And they're like, Check Spotted Leaf's paws. You're not gonna find the gray fur of Yellowfang in there. You're gonna find the brown fur of Clawface. And yeah, there's brown fur. So it was Clawface who killed her.
Thank God there's no other brown cats here.
Right. Bluestar tells Yellowfang that she wants to be her new medicine cat. And Yellowfang looks to Frostfur again for approval. And Frostfur nods.
Are they girlfriends?
They are now.
They
No,
are.
no, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. It's
Why would
adorable,
you lie to me? I want the old ladies to be lovers. Okay, keep going.
Frostfur's not. Oh, she's kind of old. Not too old.
Well, whatever. Makes
But
September.
okay. And Firepaw's just so happy. Firepaw's like,
May-December.
oh, Firepaw. Well, Firepaw at first is like, oh no, Spotted Leaf. I'm never gonna see her again. But he's really happy that Yellowfang is accepted into the clan.
Okay.
And alright.
Jeez, bud.
So, where's Ravenpaw?
Oh,
Ravenpaw.
fuck.
Well, Tiger Claw is again a tool. Is he with Shadow Clan now or something? And Firepaw's like, no. Ravenpaw is dead. They're like, we found him slain in Shadow Clan territory when we were rescuing the kids. Bluestar kind of gives him a look. He's like, later. And Tiger Claw just like, backs the fuck up, rewind.
He's like, oh, that's exactly
like,
what I wanted. What?
He's like, oh no. He would have made a great warrior. He would have been a great warrior. He will be greatly missed. My poor apprentice.
So sad.
And then Bluestar's like,
What a dick.
he's such a dick. Bluestar gets up on the high rock and she's like, I think it's time for an important ceremony. Hey, StarClan, look upon these young apprentices. I would like to make them warriors. And they receive their warrior name, Graystripe and Fireheart.
Ooh.
And after a naming ceremony, everybody shouts their names and congratulates them. And Fireheart looks around at all these people. Cats. Sorry, he looks around at all these cats. And is like, oh, these people respect me. They're kind to me. They love me. And he just feels like he's at home now. And then, of course, Tiger Claw comes up and threatens him.
Can Tiger Claw, chill for, maybe 2 seconds?
And then he's like...
He got, one of the things he wanted. Ravenpaw's dead.
After a warrior ceremony, they're supposed to sit a silent vigil, you know?
Yeah.
During the night. But he's like, Bluestar, I'm sorry. I will do the vigil, but I gotta tell you something. And she's like, this is an ancient ceremony. You gotta be quiet, bro. So he just sits there with Graystripe and is like, he's made an enemy of the clan deputy. The clan deputy wants to get him.
Isn't there a start time? You could have gotten it out earlier.
Well,
all right, okay.
Fireheart now.
Yeah.
Fireheart knows that, this is gonna be a challenge. He's ready to face it.
These people love and care about me, except for that one in particular. That one cannot stand me. Nice. Wait, why did I see an enemy now? Just because...
He knows Fireheart, suspects him. He suspects that Fireheart suspects him. Because he's all, defiant against him. He was like, oh, Ravenpaw. And he's like, screw you, man.
Wait, didn't they see Ravenpaw leave with him?
Yeah.
So why did they believe they found him dead?
Because they went to Shadow Clan to get the kits.
Oh, so he went ahead and died.
Yeah.
Okay. That's I guess that's a good story.
So, yeah. That's it. That's the end of book 1.
Woo! We made it!
What was your favorite part of the book?
I liked... I'm gonna forget his name. Briar?
Barley.
I liked Barley. Because he was very very convenient. I love Yellowfang. Yellowfang forever. Should I do what I learned?
Yeah, what'd you learn?
I definitely learned that Tiger Claw is the worst. Maybe not the worst, but one of the badder ones. Shadow Clans just not always having a good time when it comes to people, but you know what? They're not as bad as Wind Clan. Where is Wind Clan? Where are they? Where did they go? Don't answer that question.
Maybe you'll find out next book.
Ooh.
Maybe you'll never find out. Maybe we just never hear from Wind Clan ever again.
Oh god, that'd be so convenient. I feel bad. I feel like they should guard the kits a little better. I feel like maybe more than 1 or 2 people, because that seems to be a repeat issue.
It was just kind of that's what Broken Star wanted. He wanted the children.
Yeah, Broken Star's gross, and I know he's gonna come back, but gross.
Yeah.
Not for child soldiers or labor. Still think a third role, a scout, or any other, I'm sure, maybe the queens do some of that, but come on. Medicine Cat and Warrior is really it. That's the only jobs we're gonna name. I know warriors do a lot of it, but, okay. I think I really liked that. I really liked Yellowfang's story, and I really liked...
Barley.
I really like Yellowfang, and I really like Barley. Fireheart has grown on me a bit. Still, I think he's just kind of funny.
He's hilarious.
The way he goes through life is kind of oh god, dude. You're oh, you're a bit of a walking disaster, huh? You're making it, though. You're making it work.
He's just trying to do what's right. What's in his heart.
So, that's, yeah. Our warrior journey has begun.
Yeah.
Or mine has. Yours is been going.
Yeah, it's been going.
Um,
Thank you for tuning in.
What do we have to look forward to next time?
Next time we'll be starting book 2. Book 2, Fire and Ice.
Ooh, I feel like every book too is called Fire and Ice. Every fantasy series has a quota of a Fire and Ice book.
Yeah.
If you don't, you can't consider yourself a fantasy series. It's a law. Yeah. It's legal.
Duh.
Okay. I'm Tangle Tongue.
And I'm Emberheart.
And this is
Warrior Cats.
What is that?